And this is Marisha Parekh, the CEO at the Wedding School, welcoming you to my Insta Live right here through the page of TWS, a 6-year-old institute that makes me very, very proud of the fact that in a world where education and content is becoming available at no cost, here we are driving this as not just a business but a great platform for youngsters to learn and, very importantly, implement the learnings and also network with the next gen. And I think it's a lovely exercise to do a great form of community building, which we have done through TWS Tribe. I want to wave back to everyone who's joined me on my live. Thank you so much for coming in. And last week I had spoken about the fact that I'm going to be doing my Insta Lives this year as a build up to the course, which is starting on the 20th of July, our diploma courses in wedding planning and design decor. And I had mentioned that I'm going to be doing the ABC, the alphabetical learning towards wedding planning and design decor. And that's what we are here for. My second live session for this year, in which I'm going to start with the first alphabet, which is A. Now, A can stand for a lot of things. And when we were brainstorming, because we just don't like to do the regular, so even at TWS, it's very easy for me to say join the course, but उसमें भी हमको कुछ ना कुछ तड़का डालना होता है, which is the way we like it. And we decided let's have a series with different topics that begin with different alphabets. So for all of us in the team, A stands for all about weddings, where we talk about the first in the series, what all goes into a wedding, what all one needs to learn about. But I just want to take a quick moment and say hi to lots of people over here. Thank you for joining. And I also want to say that for me, weirdly, A has a very different meaning. This week, it changed. On Monday, we had decided and we had rolled out the creative of All About Weddings. But for me, currently, the only thing on my mind is a very dear friend of mine and a great person from this industry whom we lost. So honestly, genuinely from my heart, A for me stands for Ajay Mishra. And I am going to miss him terribly. I can't stop feeling his presence around me even more than when he was actually around me. And I know it's a loss to our entire industry. I know I'm not the only one feeling the pain, but I'm probably the one, like Hemant, my partner, said, I'm fortunate enough to be able to express the pain while a lot of them are, grieving in silence and are probably not either in a mind space or not eloquent enough to express what they are feeling. But I know everyone who knew Ajay Mishra is missing him as a professional, as a friend, as a family member, as someone whom you could have a lot of fun with. So definitely this is to you, Ajay. I know you are in heaven. I know you are in a much happier, peaceful space. I can't imagine the pain you went through before you left us. But I can just tell you we are missing you terribly. And I hope that we as an industry are able to create many more Ajays who are ready to give everything they have to their work, who are so committed and so dedicated that they understand the value of every penny that a client is putting in. And that's my biggest concern with our generation now. You may understand the value of the money that you are getting, but I don't think you may understand as effectively like we understood the value of what we are getting paid, of what the client is spending on an event. And that's why All About Weddings is what A is, and A for me starts with Ajay Mishra ji. Love you lots. To everyone who didn't know him, he's one person who I think we all would look up to as somebody who understands the production and the technical aspect that goes into any kind of event, whether it's a wedding or a corporate show. For me, he was the epitome of being able to achieve different tasks across the country with same amount of ease, because he had developed his network and he had developed his own understanding on the technical know-how, which made him so very important wherever people worked. The client would change the event company, but they would call for him back. So that's the kind of impact you all youngsters need to try and achieve, which is become indispensable, become so important to a project that your might, your personal being is what brings a difference into any company or any project for that matter. And that is a daily exercise. So when we talk about all about weddings, it is honestly all about knowing every aspect. You may specialize in one, but you today cannot afford to say that this is the only thing that I want to dwell into, or this is the only thing I understand. You got to understand all the aspects, right from business development to client servicing to operations to negotiating and closing things in a way that it is affordable and viable, and you're keeping your relationships intact with your vendors, who are the ones who are going to support you, not just today, but keep supporting you day in, day out, year on year. And again, I come back to Ajay, and a lot of you who don't know him, you will get this chance to know him through this chat that I'm having right now. It is important to understand, no matter where you go, which city you go to, every event helps us develop new relationships and working relationships and processes. What you need to understand is this relationship only supposed to last me for these 3 days of the event, or do I want to keep in touch with this person? And that will change the game for you. I've spent I think easily 24 years in this industry, and I keep clarifying because I started young, but the fact is that these relationships that I built earlier on, and even something that someone I would have come in acquaintance with, say even a decade back, even 5 days back, I have always valued every person that I was introduced to, because I've always believed the world is so small, we will all end up working with each other. And I have never tried to go out of my way. That's what all of you need to learn to do. Don't go out of your way in order to impress somebody because I'm talking about long-term relations. No. There are two things, and very simple things, that can be done. You do your job professionally. You do your job right. People will notice you. And second thing, don't undervalue any new person you're meeting just because they don't look important to you right now. If you just follow this mantra, these two things, everything, all about weddings that we are talking about will become easier for you. You will end up learning things that don't concern you, but you will end up learning it because the people around you will be so fond of you that they will go out of their way to show you the way forward, to give you different techniques, methods, to share stories that can eventually help you in a lot of way. So that is really the two-piece mantra for anyone who wants to do anything with weddings. And make sure that these relationships that you build when you go city to city doing destination weddings, when you end up working with, say, even a vendor who the client is proposing, किससे कहा client हमेशा गलत होता है, you know, keep an open mind. That's how I have learnt it. I may have learnt it the hard way. I don't want you to go through the drill. There was surely a time when I used to not enjoy working with a vendor that the client is insisting on, because I would just assume that the client has taken someone because he's coming cheaper. But says who that he is not worth the price? Maybe he is. And that's how I changed my attitude towards working with the unknown, and always giving a benefit of doubt, always wanting to see that maybe this is just a new relation. Maybe the client is just a way in which I have met a new vendor, and this is where I can actually take this working relationship forward. So not undermining someone is absolutely important when you want to ace the game of weddings. That's what will help you eventually in better servicing, in business development, because your vendors end up commenting on you, recommending you, giving a feedback. I have come across so many clients who will check with us on random things, which may not be a direct concern to me. Example, a makeup artist. And the day has also come when the client checks with the makeup artist a report on the wedding planner. Now, just because you did not value the makeup artist, so you spoke badly, the review that the makeup artist will give is just the last impression he or she had of you, and will end up reacting accordingly, even if she's not seeing the kind of work you do. So when we talk about weddings, this becomes a very important part, or any kind of event for that matter. You have to value every person who's on floor, because you don't know the next call could be going to any one of them. And for me, that becomes a very, very sensitive thing. And I've led my life on this cool mantra, and I think I've been so happy, where I have been able to get a good feedback from even people who I may not recognize. I want to take this moment to say thank you to everyone who's always said nice things about me. These are people whom I may not recognize. I may know them by face but not by name. But they've just seen me on floor doing my job right, being concerned for the client, trying to do work in tandem, in unison with everyone. Small things get picked on. And that is really what I would insist on. So while you're learning about weddings with wedding school, or you're already in this industry and you're learning things, you have to keep in mind that just like our learning never ends, so doesn't end the journey of being judged. So just because you are successful, and just because you don't need anyone to recommend you anymore, don't think that there's nobody judging you. There are still people who are watching you, who are judging you, who are commenting on you, who are speaking about you because somebody somewhere is checking about you. So weddings for me is that close-knit a world where we have to be there in the right element at all times. You can't have a bad day, that's for sure. It's tough, बहुत मुश्किल है with the kind of pressure that one gets into. A in alphabetical series, all about weddings, is about sentiments for me. Besides client servicing, operations and negotiations, it is about sentiments. All about sentiments is all about weddings. If you can't feel for your bride, groom, family, you will never be able to make them feel that you did a good job. Doing a good job is one thing. Did the client leave the property feeling like it was a great wedding? That feeling is nothing but energy that you exude. You give that energy, you give that vibe to your team, to the hotel that's working with you, and to the guest, and that energy transcends and goes to the host. And at the end of the day, when he's checking out of a property, what he feels is exactly what you made him feel. So all Rituraj sir is also here. Hi sir, welcome. All about weddings for me is all about emotions. You have to feel that right, and you have to keep that energy at such a positive note, because I feel today, just like us, even clients are under a lot of pressure thanks to Instagram and social media. And, everyone wants their wedding to look the best. Everyone, I have seen my brides and grooms' parents actually go online while the function is on to check how many guests have gone live and how many are posting stories because they get tagged on those stories. Imagine, that's the world we are in. We're not living just the moment, we are living the moment through the camera of all the guests. So it's a vibe, it's an energy that you exude, and for me, all about weddings is all about emotions. All about weddings for me, in my final point, would actually mean racing to the finishing line. It is all about trying to achieve perfection. I'm saying trying because I may want to achieve perfection, but I don't think I would have been able to say 100% sure. I know for sure I have reached 99.99 in my life many a times as a wedding planner. Point one is subjective. Point one doesn't mean an error at all, guys. Point one is subjective because what you think was fantastic, the client may have thought is fantastic, but somebody in the guest may not have liked it and told the client, you know what, we didn't enjoy this part. We didn't like this part of the food, or we didn't like this arrangement, or we didn't like the way the decor was done. That is the point one destructive soul who can spoil the game for you. What is in your control? Your control can only be on things that were decided and how much to the T did you deliver it. And your control is on something which looks uncontrollable to the client. For example, a flight getting delayed, a flight getting cancelled, guests changing their plans on the spot, something going wrong with the weather, and thus it is not controllable, but you had to be prepared with the plan B. So for me, that is trying to achieve perfection. What I have committed to the client, I better deliver that. That has to be a mandate with all of us. And the second point, what looks uncontrollable, which is weather, or like I'm saying, a delay in a flight, how prepared am I? What's my plan of action? How am I battling that? That for me becomes your presence of mind. ऋतुराज सर नहीं, काफ़ी लोग मुझे बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में बोलो, इसलिए मैं इंग्लिश में बात कर रही हूँ. I don't know. For me, that becomes very, very important because if you're a professional, चलो थोड़ी सी हिंदी बोल लेती हूँ. If you're a professional, अगर आप एक प्रोफेशनल है तो आपको ये ज़रूर याद रखना है कि आपको आपके एक्सपीरियंस के लिए लिया गया है. ठीक है, आप अगर क्लाइंट के साथ ही चीज़ें सीखने वाले हैं, then it's not a fair game. And that's why when the client is asking why are you all charging more than others, there is a price tag to experience, and that has to be valued, and that's a value that you have to create for yourself. देखिए सर, मैं हिंदी बोलते बोलते इंग्लिश में वापस चली गई. तो ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि हम ये इस पॉइंट को समझें, एंड दैट्स वाई ऑल अबाउट वेडिंग्स फॉर मी इज़ ऑल अबाउट दैट परफेक्शन, प्रिसिशन, जो हम हमारे काम में लाने की हमें हर रोज़ ये कोशिश करनी है. मैं बिल्कुल नहीं चाहूँगी कि अगर आपकी कंपनी 5 years ओल्ड हो गई, 10 years ओल्ड हो गई, आपको ये लगे कि हम पहुँच गए इस मुकाम पर. शायद पहुँच गए, लेकिन कभी ना कभी कुछ ना कुछ नया आता रहता है, और इस वजह से हमें अपने आप को उस तरीके से मोल्ड करना है कि प्रिसिशन और परफेक्शन लाने का जो एक फायर रहता है वो अपने अंदर, वी हैव टू कीप दैट अलाइव, एंड दैट्स द ओनली वे इन विच यू कैन ट्रूली से आई एम इन द गेम ऑफ ऑल अबाउट वेडिंग्स इन द ट्रू सेंस, बिकॉज दिस इज द पर्सनल वेल्थ ऑफ अ क्लाइंट जिसको हम यूज कर रहे हैं, हम इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं उनकी खुशी के लिए, लेकिन क्या हम उस चीज़ को जस्टिस दे पा रहे हैं? एक है काम में वैल्यू बढ़ाना, और दूसरा है काम को इतनी खूबसूरती से कंप्लीट करना that the client doesn't have to chase you. The client is enjoying that. I feel happiest जब मेरे clients मुझे ये compliment देते हैं कि मैंने actually guest की तरह enjoy किया है. You know, जब client इधर उधर नहीं देख के guest की तरफ देखता है और guest के साथ हंसने में busy हो जाता है, बातें करने में busy हो जाता है, for me that's what I am always seeking and searching. And that should be your mantra when you are on floor. Look out for that client. If he is looking left and right and restless, then it means there is something that's gone wrong for you as a team. And उस चीज को आप तभी भी ठीक कर सकते हो. ऋतुराज सर इतनी हिंदी ठीक थी. Oh God. So that for me, guys, is what I'm going to leave you with. Thank you for joining the live chat, and Ajay, we love you, and we're always going to pray for you. And I will see you all next Friday. For those of you who are interested in knowing more about the course, you can just Insta DM us. We are starting our classes on the 20th of July, live online. You can sit from the comfort of your home or office in any part of this world and be a part of the wedding school learning. And I will see you all very soon on my next live chat, where we are going to move from alphabet A to B. And what does B stand for? That you will get to know on Monday on our Insta stories. Till then, all of you, take care. Love you loads. And for everyone who knows Ajay, and for those who may not know him, please keep him in your prayers and his family. And I think our message will go to him wherever he is. And yes, he was a gem of a person, Amrita. And I'm very sure, like all my friends have been telling me, he is probably in a better place, in a more peaceful place. And I know he knows that we all love him so much. So here's saying a goodbye to all of you. Have a great weekend and stay in touch with people whom you love and care, because sometimes you don't have a control on people's life and destiny, but what you have under your control is being able to make that call. So call the people you love this weekend and let them know you're reaching out to them, and tell them to reach out to you when they are not in the best of conditions. And yeah, take care everyone. Adios, amigos.